Don't double dip. Don't double dip. We got people coming in.
I like how you put your phone down or your mic down to eat.
Shut up, bitch.
Okay, there you go.
Three friends, one merchant, marine, musician, who let Brent. Just kidding now, well he sings in two bands. Stay right here, listen to zero idea.
Do you guys, oh yeah, I sent it to you guys that Texas Pete is getting fucking sued because it's not being made in Texas.
Save that
so
too.
stupid. This country.
I don't know what that is. It's a name. It's like a nickname.
That Coors looks good.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of
No, my doctor put me on a diet.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
All right, put that away, and you can have 2 or 3 beers. We'll make up for that if you don't drink that.
They put me on keto.
Doctors don't believe in keto, do they?
Mine do. They're vegan and keto.
Are they actually going to be? Oh, they are?
They're Indian, and they're vegan and keto. They're both
smart.
in their 70s, and they look fucking fantastic.
You think you're going to get in ketosis?
I'm already in ketosis.
Real ketosis is very difficult to get in. I don't know that you're...
He asks a question.
But he asked the question knowing that you're going to say yes. All this I can tell you.
I was hoping he would say, no, I'm not in ketosis. That's really difficult to get to.
There's different stages of ketosis, right? Now there's like deep ketosis, which I am not in yet, but I am in ketosis.
Okay.
I have the test.
Your body is eating itself.
I have the test strips at home.
Okay.
Test the ketones in your urine.
You're going to drop like 100 pounds really quick.
Well, I've been doing good for 4 days. Let's not put the cart before the horse.
You got 20.
Let's not put the cart before the horse.
Don't measure anything.
I'm not. I don't even have a scale in my house.
Okay.
You know what the measure is? Your belt that I don't wear.
Does your waistline really go up and down?
Oh yeah.
US too?
My waistline's been the same forever.
Dude,
Because
literally the same forever.
Because my belly sits over my waistline. Yeah.
Your waist is like your hips.
I'm a hippie guy, so I can tell. Yeah.
Dude, I wear size 38 pants, and for my size, it should be like a 40.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
You need talking to the mic. Because last time I listened to the podcast.
Dude, that's funny because
and it was hard to hear you a lot.
I wear a 38.
Yeah.
And it's just so you're so much taller.
Well, does my mic even work? Because it could be my mic wasn't even working.
It was working.
Mike, do you know anything about
put your headphones on and do a sound check?
ketosis?
You put your headphones on and do a sound check? Oh, okay.
Show started, baby.
I can't. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm so pumped for Saturday.
Yeah, it's fun because it all gets
This guy I work with
video.
listened and
I edit.
You like it?
loved it. Said we were funny. He laughed his
cool.
butt off.
And our YouTube views went up this week, too.
Did they?
I do
My
think,
YouTube views are low right now.
but they went up, though.
It's so scattered. We're all over the place.
Well,
But
I
also,
shared it on my Facebook.
we
I don't
never-
say anything on the Facebook, but I shared it.
We never did an official, like, hey, this is what we're doing. Like, we're no longer going live.
this is where to find us now or take a break.
People are happy that we're doing the.
I would do it, but I no longer have access to our Facebook page and Instagram.
You're still
Leslie?
being...
Yeah, I just realized he was still like blocked on my personal page.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
I blocked him. What told him he did?
No one actually knows
You know the worst,
story.
the worst or best part about it is both of us
It's
are
funny.
Both of us are refusing to like send the other one a request.
I'm not doing it.
such queer.
I'm not friends with Brent on Facebook.
Neither am I. I'm not
I
friends
see
with
him
Brent on
pop up as
Facebook.
friends, but I'm
Yeah.
always like, he doesn't check that.
I don't send friend requests. If people request me, I sift through them.
Very rarely would I send a friend request.
Yeah.
But I have. I definitely have. You know what's weird? And this
Is that the
this
Wisconsin
is a
shit?
known monkey shoulder. Sure.
I've got a.
He's in ketosis.
Yes, I am. You're funny, dude.
I feel funny right now.
It only takes 2 to 4 days to get into ketosis.
See, that's not. I don't think that's real.
I know everything I say
You know
is
what
wrong
you-
until
you
we
know what
look
you
it
guys
up,
did
and
notice?
then it's always fucking right.
You can look.
I'm
We could
confused
look it up.
with
I
this.
would like to look up ketosis. Actually, I want to learn about
You
it right
didn't
now.
know what? Did you guys notice anything about the last episode with the sound of the vocals?
That sounded good.
There was like little reverb on it because of the big room.
Oh, but that's good.
I know it's kind of tight.
yeah,
Natural
like-
reverb's good.
Yeah, it's like when you're
Well,
watching.
it wasn't natural. You added it,
Dude, I
right?
gotta fix that.
Oh, fuck me then.
I think
came
you
out all
added
out
it
of
because it's
breath.
like a big room.
I wish I was that little. The way just way these slides in and out of things. he just like melts out of his chair.
Mikey Chan. Pedro Chan.
Pedro Chan.
Oh,
Still a little weird. It's okay.
yeah, it's good.
Jose Chan.
But one day we're actually gonna film somewhere and not have to worry about green screens and shit.
What do you mean? This is
just
perfect.
bothersome. I know it is.
This
cool.
isn't a green screen. We're actually in this room.
No, I know this room's really nice. The car, we got to get it out of here. It doesn't even run anymore.
We just wipe it down with a diaper periodically.
yeah. The tags are dead.
That tow truck guy I watch on YouTube is waiting. Those tags are dead. We towed the shit out
At least I
of that
parked it inside, unlike our neighbors.
Mike, I'm looking up the definition of ketosis. Brent has started a new diet, and he is
thing. Not by choice.
He's
keto
currently in ketosis.
Not by choice.
And I asked him if he was in
because
ketosis,
I'm
and
an
he
obese
said
fat
yes.
fuck. My doctor put
he
me on a
is.
diet.
And I thought ketosis was a little bit harder to get in. I'm sure there's some health freaks out there that know a lot better than I do. So I'm looking it up. And ketosis is a metabolic state that occurs when your body burns fat for energy instead of glucose. That means you can't have any glucose in your system. I
Or
just
different
don't
different
think that we're
levels.
there yet. Yeah.
But what are your main sources of glucose? Carbohydrates.
Fat.
No.
Oh no, like
Yeah.
in your like what is your body? Yeah, carbs. Yeah, beer.
Right.
But I'm sure you have glucose stored that your body will find long before
you
it
don't
starts.
say. Look at these tits.
That's what I'm saying. It's 2 to 4 days. Is anyway. Let's see what it
Right.
says.
Getting into ketosis isn't the problem. It's
Normally, your
losing
body
weight.
uses blood sugar, glucose, as its key energy source. You typically get glucose through carbs, starches, and sugars. Body breaks them down, blah, blah, blah. Oh, your liver stores the rest. Did you get that choline? I sent a picture of that for you. You should
Choline,
get that.
baby.
You on that?
No.
I was thinking about doing some liver stuff, but like powder form. Not Liver King style. Fuck
There's-
that guy. That guy's annoying.
That guy, I hate.
He's fine, but he's
TikTok.
not. He's
I
annoying.
hate TikTok.
He's
I
going
hate-
really overboard
He's not
lately.
really natural though. There's no way he's
There's no
natural.
way he's natty,
No,
bro.
no way he's completely
No
Who are you talking
way.
about?
Liver King.
Oh, I don't know that guy. So once you run out of glucose, your body starts burning fat. Yes.
Right. So it's
What
gonna be a long
is-
train, but we're gonna figure it out.
So you got to kick drinking, really, a
No,
little bit.
whiskey's good.
How
bro.
long
It's
does it
fine.
take?
Whiskey's
Yeah,
okay?
it says 2 to
Sure.
4 days to enter ketosis. You're right. The hardcore ketosis. I've been told that that's not even close to what it really is.
No,
It takes
no.
like a long time, and then it's dangerous kind of to get out of it too because your body's
Well,
freaking
yeah.
out.
Used to it and stuff.
So-
I think I got when we were doing it. Like my digestion went really downhill. Like me personally.
Well,
It's probably because I wasn't doing so.
my doctor is this, my mom used to work for him. So my doctor is a little old Indian lady. She's fantastic. That her and her husband have been vegan and keto for years. I don't know how that's got to be hard. Vegan and keto.
I would miss certain meats for sure.
I saw a thing that said that like, why can't vegans eat chicken eggs? Joe Rogan did a whole thing on them because
Yeah.
literally the reason you're vegan is because you don't want to like take anything from animals, but chickens are going to lay eggs regardless.
It's an
That
animal
just go bad.
product.
Right. Dude, real vegans won't even eat honey.
It's stupid.
That's ridiculous.
It's stupid.
Vegans aren't vegan because of the animal. Like they don't want to eat a live animal.
Most
A lot
vegans
of-
are just
I mean, a lot
vegans.
of them are, but a
Most
lot of
vegans
them
are vegans just to
a
tell
lot of
you
them do
that
it
they're
for
vegan.
health. Just for health.
Overall health
Like
is great.
I've done it, but I would eat. I've done it without eggs too, but I've done it. Not the honey thing. That's
Dude,
I
there's,
get it. Actually, eating honey is actually not good because the bees really do need that, and what you feed them in turn for the honey is not nearly as good for them as their own honey.
combines in the fields kill more animals harvesting vegetables.
All right, Ted Nugent.
I know.
Dude,
I love that
is-
clip. And I was like, oh.
It makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah.
That guy
It
is
makes
awesome.
So you care about the cows, but not about all the rodents that are being
Right,
like
all the
chopped
field
up.
mice and
yeah.
shit.
All right, you want to hear about a conspiracy?
Yeah, the megahertz thing.
432 megahertz. I got to look it up a little bit because I
Go ahead and
can't.
take this shot of
This is
Jim
for Rick
Beam.
Mattingly. Maybe someone's heard of this. I
Oh,
never heard of this. This is new
Jesus.
for me.
Where's the bell?
No, this isn't a Bell thing. Well, it's actually called the 440 hertz conspiracy. So
Okay.
right now, music, all like the standard for tuning for all musical instruments across the world is 440 hertz. So like on a piano, middle A, you tune it at 440, and then the rest of the tuning is off of that. It has not always been like that. It used to be 432, which is like the natural frequency that occurs like with nature, you know?
Easy, Brent.
So, in 1885, the Music Commission of the Italian government declared that all instruments and orchestras should use a tuning fork that vibrated at 440 hertz, which was different from the original standard of 435 and the competing 432 used in France. And then 1917, America did it too. And then in 1953, a worldwide thing happened where it became an ISO standard and everything where you use 440.
What's it do?
The tone is standard now, universally accepted. So,
Okay.
no one can say for sure why this frequency was chosen. And there are plenty of musicians who hate 440 and they think it's abomination against nature. The frequency, the correct middle A is 432, known as Verdi's A, because it is a pure tone of math fundamental to nature and is mathematically consistent with the patterns of the universe, vibrating with pi, the golden ratio. They point to how this pitch can be connected to everything from Nautilus shells to the works of the ancients, including the construction of the Great Pyramid. And it also resonates with the Schumann resonance, which is the fundamental electromagnetic beat of Earth. Anyway, so that's the natural hertz. Researchers say that basically, let me just flip. Joseph Goebbels also. Okay, here it is. It is said the Rockefeller Foundation had an interest in making sure the United States adopted the 440 standard in 1935 as part of a war on consciousness, leading to musical cult control. Without going too far down the rat hole, the theory says that tuning all music to 440 turns it into a military weapon. And then this is the quote I wanted you guys to hear. The monopolization of the music industry features this imposed frequency that is herding populations into greater aggression, psychosocial agitation, and emotional distress, predisposing people to physical illnesses and financial impositions, profiting the agents, agencies, and companies engaged in the monopoly.
Well, what do you mean tuning to the hertz?
I don't, dude. I am
because
not following.
an EQ. So there's everything. Every single instrument, everything has EQ, and you can mix everything. Everything's got to find its place when you're writing.
It's finding it based off of that middle. When you tune a piano, you start in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to tune that to something.
Yes.
You tune that to 440,
and
then you work out, whatever mathematical ratios. No.
It's not like E.
It's a frequency,
and then.
Well, it gives off a frequency.
Yeah, it gives off a frequency. So like, have you ever seen a tuning fork?
But it's still.
Do you know what a tuning fork is?
Yes. But did they change the tuning?
Yes, of every instrument on Earth.
So it used to be slightly lower?
Yes, and it was much more peaceful, and that's why I wanted to look up on YouTube.
Because an A used to sound different, say 100
a
years ago.
little different, a little calmer, and a little more peaceful. Basically, it's saying all music is a little more harsher than it needs to be because it helps keep the entire world a little bit agitated. Which leads to more disease and more.
I'm ready to go to war.
Yeah, more war, more everything, which makes money for people like the Rockefellers. That's the conspiracy. And nobody can say for certain why they chose 440, except that it's, Joseph Goebbels, the Nazi guy, was also wanted to make them a prisoner of a certain consciousness and used 440 to do that too.
Nobody said those Nazi scientists were dumb.
Yeah, the powers that be are successfully lowering the vibrations of not only the young generation, but the rest of us as well. They're destructive. They're basically saying 440 is it just helps control like your brain function in a way that just doesn't make you feel great.
Well,
all music.
There's something to like, it's factual that like for instance, certain colors,
right?
Like subconsciously do things to your brain.
Yeah.
So it would make
aggression
it would make sense that
they
music
figured it
would
out.
do the same thing.
Yeah. They figured it out and we're like, this is just another little thing to make everyone a little pissed off and like buy our product or go to war more often or whatever in the long run. I think it's pretty believable.
I believe it.
Awesome.
We're listening to 440 hertz right now. And it's just what I listen to when I go to bed.
Yeah.
It's literally what I listen to when I go to bed.
Some of it, obviously,
it's
we
low.
all listen to music and we
lower.
love it. I have a little test here. Maybe I can just.
So, what I decided to do was create a blind test that you can listen to. And it's a bunch of samples put together where you can listen to all these different clips and you won't know whether they're 440 or 432 hertz. But keep track of them, figure out which ones you like better, and then at the end of the video, I'm gonna post what was what so you can be the judge of whether you like 440 or 432 hertz better. Alright guys, hope this helps. Thanks for watching.
Are you a fan of B? I think B was better.
I have the answers at the end. There's a couple more. I
There's
actually don't
four,
know.
you said, right?
Yeah. Case 2.
It's gonna be really hard not to tell though
Right.
through the mic and
Yeah.
because
Oh,
there's
I
a
don't
bass. B is worse.
B is way worse on that one.
What's the consensus on A on the first one?
I said B on the first one.
I think B sounded, but I think B was higher. He's a new DI there. The same?
It's lower. I like A better, but I think the answer is B.
I say you throw both those away.
Yeah, that was trash.
All right, one more.
Guy's not a riff master.
Last one.
Harsh. He's jamming now. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Awful.
A was way better. Same.
So,
No, I went BBAA.
case 1, sample A was 440,
Aha.
and
Yep.
sample B was 432.
Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch.
It's scrolling.
Oh, yeah.
Case 2, they were both 440, so he tricked you.
Oh, some bitch.
Case 3, which was the heavy one, was A was 432 and B was
That was
440.
easier to figure out.
And then the last one was A was 432 and B
Yeah.
was 440. He has a we can't listen to it on here probably because we'll get flagged or whatever. But they did the Scientist by Coldplay. Just
Love that
one's
song.
in 440 and one's in 432, and you can listen to them both and see which
It's like
one's
my
kind of.
favorite Coldplay song.
I love that song too. It's I think generally it's a more pleasing thing, and nobody knows for certain why the governments of the world decided to change it. So
I didn't
that's
know that the
conspiracy.
government was controlling tuning.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That's
They did.
ridiculous.
Sounds
Well-
more like engineers were changing it.
So
Than,
no, Italy did it. Like Italy was the first one, 1885. They were like, all musical instruments and orchestras will be tuned using this 440 tuning fork.
A
Boom.
weird thing to say, hey, this is what we're doing.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's a
Yeah.
weird thing.
That was like their only source of entertainment.
And then,
well, they said a lot of weird things in the 1800s, I'm sure.
well, before that, it was 432
The
or
N-word.
435. There was some other cool hit frequencies. They didn't say that in Italy, I don't think, but in 1880.
Sure, they had a
did.
word for it.
They definitely do, yeah.
I know what it is too.
What is it? More. Oh.
Woolly.
Oh.
Jeez, you racist.
Willian.
Yeah.
And then
Watch
America
Sopranos.
did it, and then in 1950 whatever, everyone signed. Whoever the musical whatever's.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
Sopranos is out of hand with the racist shit.
I've,
Like they didn't even give a shit.
I got
dude.
I got
They
home from
threw all the Italians under the
I
bus.
got home from
dude.
practice last night, watched an episode, and then had a
You
big
still
old.
haven't finished?
No,
Go
I'm on
fuck-
season 4, bro.
Of
Get
Sopranos?
with it, dog.
Silly. He's catching up. He just watched The Departed, which
They-
I was excited
They
about.
just
He
put
actually did it.
Christopher into rehab, and then I fell asleep.
Oh my god.
Poor Christopher. I
No,
love
not
that
poor-
guy.
Dude, I hate him.
I like Christopher.
I hate
Yeah.
Christopher, and
He's kind of dumb on
You know
purpose.
the worst character in that whole show is? And,
Hold on.
if she
Hold
went away,
on.
everything would be fine.
The lady, the doctor.
No. Tony's Carmela is a turd.
She's married to the mafia
She
boss.
I don't think
knows
she's
what
awful.
she got into, and she's trying to fuck
Every
everybody.
woman knows what they get into, and they still get mad about whatever you're doing.
Look, man, Carmela Soprano, if she was just
If
ate
you're a mob
bullet,
boss.
and the whole end of show, everybody's happy. End of show.
Has she? You're way past the Italian guy, right?
No, right now, they're kind of like flirting.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
He's what he could, and he's
That
like
was so random.
He's like crying in the car
It's
because
like
he,
Scott Stapp.
he wants to flirt so bad.
He's kind of pretty gay for like a hardcore
Yeah,
like killer.
The ponytail,
Yeah, he was gay.
dude. The ponytail.
Come on, guy.
Wow,
Unless you wanna pull that thing?
When they went to Italy, that was tight because I'm pretty sure they were in Naples when
Like
they went
Wes
over
would be
there,
into
Dude.
ponytails.
and they hated it.
One thing I don't.
Probably hated it.
Tony spits such good game. He just pulls the hottest bitches.
Yeah,
All he does is look at him and go, hey, gabagoo.
That's that's like the
And
most
then
unbelievable
Paul-
part of the whole show.
I
It's
know,
like,
he's
stop.
well, he just oozes like he's the
Confidence.
boss.
Doesn't
yeah.
matter. He's not pulling
He
them.
just banged the one-legged Russian lady. I was
they-
like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, that lady's crazy. I
It's
think that they
ridiculous.
know he's dangerous and they like it. You know, I don't know.
I know Brent already knows this, but do you guys know like who it's based off of? Like Sopranos?
No.
It was the guy in Connecticut, right?
Yeah, he
The
owned
guy that bought the hockey team, the Trashers.
Yeah. So he actually had like a garbage company,
Yeah.
and this guy actually he bought a what are they called?
It was like ECHL team. It was
I
like,
thought that New
You
Jersey.
didn't wiki this?
I thought New Jersey judges
Why did
wrote
that
it.
just
Saw that.
Mike,
Saw that
what
too.
the fuck's going on?
I
Someone
thought New
behind there-
Jersey
is Rick Manley
judges
back
wrote
there?
it
What?
about their cases.
No,
I thought it was written by
it's-
judges
it's,
in New
it's
Jersey.
based around a guy who was a mafia boss, who had a garbage company that it was like his cover. He had bought a hockey team for his son, and his son literally like got all these degenerate NHL and AHL players who were just
Wayne
fighters.
Gretzky's brother.
Like it
So
was
they could
just
sell jerseys with Gretzky on the back.
yeah. And
It was the Danbury Trashers.
yes, and it was based off this.
Trashers too.
Well,
I never heard that.
Their
I didn't know
mascot
that.
was a fucking trash can, bro.
They would have like bounties, like you come inside there, like hey, every time you get in a fight, you get $100. Like they would come in with just cash. And just
Have
give
you ever
money,
seen the
like,
movie Goon?
Yes.
It's a great movie.
Oh, Goon's a fantastic movie.
It's a good movie. It's a good hockey movie.
You gotta watch Shoresy too if you're
I've never
out
seen
there.
Shoresy.
I started
but,
watching
yeah.
the Mighty Ducks today on Disney Plus.
How is that?
How bad is that?
I watched one episode.
I think it looks like trash.
Oh, it's a show.
It's a show.
now?
Yeah, it's a show.
never mind.
Hey, Gordon Bombay is in it. So
Emilio?
is he like-
I like Emilio.
Is he- yeah, I
He's a
like-
likable guy.
one episode in, it's a 2.5 out of 5.
What's it rated?
PG.
It's on Disney
PG.
Plus.
It's on
Oh,
Disney
it's on
Plus.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that clip from Comic-Con where Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd
Yeah.
like were on stage together and
Yeah,
Michael
dude.
J. Fox?
I was like, Michael,
I'm like, you
settle
just
down, bro.
go home.
Sit down, dude.
Go home.
Is he struggling?
Stop.
He's
doing?
struggling.
I
Stop.
haven't
Leave
seen
him
it.
alone,
Dude.
dog.
He looks
Man,
like Stevie
suffer.
Wonder behind the piano. Just
No, stop.
Really? Oh
Parkinson's
God.
kicking his ass.
But I'm surprised he's alive as long as he is.
Well,
then.
no, because he's on like this really like good medicine that like
He
Yeah,
needs
it's
to be
working
on
great.
the hardcore marijuana, the hardest you can get. RSO.
what's that one
Rick Simpson
strain
oil.
that like it's like the
He needs to go to
I don't
go.
know.
He
I don't
needs
know
to
anything
take,
about
he needs to take a car into the past. Figure it out. Actually, he needs to go.
He's going back to the past.
He needs to go back to the past, dog.
Yes.
No, but seriously,
we're gonna find you a cure.
him and like 4 other people out of 144 people that worked on one movie got it, which is like
Really?
crazy.
My
I remember.
grandfather had it. But
It was
he
like
just
5.
kinda-
It was like him.
His arm just did this all the time.
It was like him. It
Yeah.
was the director. It was in Canada when they were filming. Him, the
movie?
director, the cameraman,
the Back to the Future.
2 other people.
No, was it Back to the Future movie?
No, it was called something
relax,
else.
Doc
Brent.
Hollywood.
Look up Michael J. Fox movie. 4 other
Parkinson's.
people get Parkinson's. They all like it's a really
Teen
high
Wolf?
percentage. Yeah.
What's that disease caused by? Does anyone know?
That-
So
Well,
it's
it's chemical.
neurological. I have no idea.
It's a-
Neurological,
Orange.
which is affected by chemicals.
Agent
Yeah.
Orange, something like that.
Agent Orange. Yeah.
Some
I mean,
kind of radiation.
it's-
I don't know.
Dude, the amount of shit we probably caused by just like
We
accidental.
live in a super high toxic area.
We've
And a
talked
lot
about
of
this
people-
before. A lot
Yeah.
of waves going on.
A lot of waves and a lot of we had
find
I
a
was telling
movie?
you my last job we had some people that were using some of our stuff to measure like the frequency of these, we were trying to basically copy foreign governments' radars so that we could spoof them and stuff like that. Anyway, the truck that they brought, they had these guys from like North Dakota or whatever that came here. I don't know where they're, Montana, North Dakota, somewhere.
Decoder.
And they're
I
trying
beat
to
you.
they're trying to get a real signal off of this one particular radar. They could not get it because there was so much junk in the air. And they're like,
It's
I
just-
don't know how y'all live here.
We're just EMPing ourselves.
Yeah, they're like, where we live, there's nothing. There's nothing. Zero. Here,
Europe-
there's
Europe has-
hundreds
Europe
and
has
thousands of signals just shooting everywhere, and just radio waves and microwaves and every wave you could ever
I feel
imagine
like
passing through you at all
It's
times.
called Leo and Me.
oh my dude.
Got it quick. Good
you
job.
are that's why you're not at the computer, right?
Shut up.
Michael J. Fox, Canadian movie, 4 others, Parkinson's.
All right, well,
What did you Google? No, I want to know what you Googled.
the first time I Googled Michael J. Fox and director at Parkinson's, after I Googled Michael J. Fox, 4 people get Parkinson.
Yeah. Well, so it is believed that a combination of
Pretty good
genetic
Google.
and environmental factors such as pesticides and pollution
Yeah,
may
pesticides.
cause Parkinson's. Now, this is another thing I found out lately that should be way more. They should tell you in the store, dude, don't touch this with your bare hands. Treated lumber.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Don't burn it either.
Is it
All
bad?
these years I've been
Don't
touching
burn
it.
it either.
It's
That's
full
the reason
of pesticide. That's why
bugs
it's
don't
wet.
bite it.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like wet. Like
Right.
when you buy it.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
full of
it's
pesticide and
soaked.
shit. Yeah. It's disgusting.
I
I'm
had
like,
no idea.
dude, why isn't that written on there more? I'm handling
That's
this
why they
shit.
outlawed that kind of stuff for building piers and stuff because they just stick them in
Well,
the water. They last a lot
They
longer.
didn't
But
need to treat
Before,
lumber.
before
long ago.
2003, I'm sorry, I did read up more on it. Before 2003, it had like lead and like some kind of crazy shit a bunch of stuff that you shouldn't be touching. I think it got better, but it's still pesticides and still
Well,
dumb
yeah,
shit.
it's green. It's green when you buy it too. It looks
Yeah.
ridiculous.
that stuff gets in your cells
And it stays.
in your fat cells, and it stays there forever, looking for a way to kill you. Yeah, and then as soon as your body drops the ball for like a second, it can sneak in, and then you get Parkinson's or cancer or whatever.
Like COVID, right? Jake, yeah. Got like COVID.
Are we still talking about
Weekends
COVID?
at fence.
When are we going to have a full episode on rehashing all the lies we were told about COVID?
Man, everyone's done that.
No one's done that.
Yes, they have.
We haven't done as what he's
Dude,
saying.
everyone got let off the hook again.
I know.
CDC.
Oh, we know.
Like, I get updates on my phone from the Weather Channel saying the flu is going to be out of control this year. Like,
I saw
I'm
a
like,
thing-
what are you talking about?
It says that it was like a meme. It was like, no one who didn't get the shot regrets not getting the shot. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
there's a lot of people who got the shot who are like, why'd I get this?
Florida
It's stupid.
Surgeon General
I got
put
the-
out
I got the-
official data and an official like memo or whatever that was basically saying 18 to 50 something year old men, if you got the mRNA shot, you're at a higher risk for heart problems.
What is mRNA?
That's what she
mRNA.
got.
That was the Moderna or the Pfizer was mRNA.
The very first one.
Yeah, Johnson was the only one that wasn't mRNA.
That
They had a
was
lot of
bad.
problems too.
Yeah, that had like a 60%.
That motherfucker was just dropping people dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was giving people. I mean, my brother-in-law's dad got I can't think of the name of it from it, and his doctor said you got it
I
from
mean,
the
like, he
shot.
said his leg stopped working, right? Or
Oh
something.
yeah, he couldn't walk or nothing. Now he can
Was
walk.
it Graves?
No, not Graves. It happens a lot.
No, he's still
with-
alive.
Yeah, it happens a lot with shots.
I remember.
Come on.
I don't know why I can't think of it.
It's funny. Hey, so
What's
while
the
he's
name
looking
of
that
it?
up, we got to talk to the most wonderful people in the world, our patrons. Ruth Gebhardt, Robert Black, Joe Lockman, Drew Woodburn, Brian Whittington, Jackson Miller, James Palmer, Steve Guy, and Bushwood Custom
Palmer's
Baits.
back in there.
Ben Kiskell, Katie Gates, Adam Holmes, Lori Birch, Matt Norvell, Wes Rice, and The Vice, Wes Wilkes, and Amanda Miller. Thank you, and we'll see you guys
I
Saturday.
met Matt Norvell this past weekend.
You did. We'll see you guys Saturday at the party, Zero Idea Party at my house, and it's going to be pretty cool.
This show will be after the
Once
party.
this airs.
Oh,
then-
yeah,
So we
you're
have to
right,
say
you're
how
right,
great it
you're
was
right.
to see all of them
It
at
was,
the party.
Yep, it was such a good time.
It was
now,
really fun.
I do want to set up a little spot
Yeah, we should do it.
with like a little recording spot, like
Oh, yeah.
just drag
Hit the
someone
button,
over there,
record,
like,
and then get off.
You know, just even if we walk up for 5 minutes and say something with somebody,
Yeah.
say it's like
Yeah.
a camera. You're like leaving like a note. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that'd be
saying?
cool.
It'd be cool. And then have that for the patrons to have. And then every year it gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
James should be a patron because he got 2 shout-outs last week.
Did he?
When I was listening, I stole baseball cards from him, and he got a breathalyzer in my story.
Oh my god.
And it's called Guillain-Barré syndrome. I just looked it up. It's bad, but
There you go.
Guillain-Barré syndrome.
So yeah, I was at the Brew Garden for the Brewder Fest
He met
last weekend,
Matt.
and this guy just walks up
I
to
said
me.
how weird was that?
It was weird as shit.
Because it's like somebody you kind of known. He knows like more about you than we do of him.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So he walks up to me, shakes my hand, and just stands next to me. Doesn't say a word.
Stop.
I go, hey man, I feel like I know you. And he went, Norvell.
Shut
I
the
know.
fuck. You said that.
I feel like
Of course you know him. If I saw Matt
Why?
Norvell out, I
Why?
would
He
know
looks
him.
like Joe Everyman. He was wearing a hat and sunglasses.
Okay, well that changes. Okay, you can't just say he walked up. I mean, you have his Instagram. You're friends on Instagram.
Doesn't mean I stalk his goddamn
It
page.
means you've seen a picture of him.
Didn't you look up his kids play baseball and stuff?
No, it just comes up on the story.
Yeah. Oh, he knows his kids are. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Hey guy, do I know you? You stealing it off the place. You blocking my shape.
I said, I feel like I know you. He went, Norvell. I went, oh
Norvell.
shit.
Oh man,
I
yeah,
love
dude,
it.
the guy that I was talking about, I work with.
Yeah. Tell
buy
us
him a
about,
drink?
Tell us about what happened here.
You cheap bitch.
That place was
You said you
so
cheap
overpacked. Nobody was getting beers. Nobody.
Their
we
system,
left.
their system is pretty whack.
We left.
It's
I
an
love
awesome
that,
place,
I love that place so
but it's
much.
their
but
system.
People walking, bro.
Yeah,
all
with
the
drinks.
time, and they just have this. I love that place.
They have
Shitty
two.
as
What they
hell.
have two? What they have two people?
They
Dude,
had like
the-
2 people in the bar,
Running?
like 3 in the bar, and then there was like 2 people running. Didn't work.
That they
We went
should
to-
have known that it
We
was
went to
going to be a
back
big
road.
day.
We left and went to back road.
They
The
should have
dude
known it was
that,
going to be a big day, though.
The dude that runs the Axe is
Sure.
definitely coked out of his mind, by the way.
Is he?
Oh,
I have
for
no idea.
sure.
Hey, how hard is it, guy, to give somebody one of those fucking beer stands and go out there with a
A
Exactly.
big tub of beer.
That's
It's $5
it.
a beer, and you just do
You
it.
stand there
Every
and do
good
it like
bar
we're
has
at an event.
Every good bar has that.
Exactly.
If you don't have
Do
that.
that, because a lot of people don't want
You're
anything
taking
but a
away
beer.
all those people
Dude,
away from the bar.
yeah.
So you can
They
make
can make the
drinks.
drinks.
We
yeah.
got there, and this is an Oktoberfest thing, right? So me and Jess get to the bar. I went, hey, let me whatever Oktoberfest you got on tap,
Yeah.
give me one. And they went,
2.
oh, we're out. I went,
Mm,
this just started. They're like, oh, the manager's on his way to change the kegs. I was like, can I change the kegs? I
yeah.
don't know.
The manager.
I
I
know
was
what
like,
I'm
do you have
doing.
any Oktoberfest in cans? No. I went, well, this is a big giant fail.
I thought you were working there.
I did too, actually. Yeah, what happened?
That's
Wait,
coming
oh
up.
no, soccer season got canceled.
Yes.
That's good. He's still trying to get a TV for it.
They want him bad.
I'm waiting till.
He needs one of y'all's 46-inch.
Okay.
Yo, that TV's still in my hallway. Take it.
I'm taking it. The soccer.
He said he was
I'll
going to
take
take it, and I stopped him.
I'm gonna take it tonight if one of
I
y'all
told
two
him
don't
to take
get
it.
it.
Oh, well, I said he had to talk to you. That's
No,
what
I
I said.
told him you could take it.
I'm going to say
Oh, well,
that.
fucking take it.
The soccer season runs till August. I'm waiting till after the World Cup.
You're waiting. Okay.
August. We're in October, bud.
God, it runs till August, man. Yes. What are you talking about?
It just started.
Yes.
Why are you waiting until after the World Cup?
Because it's just the holiday season. I'm a very busy man. They want me to work there.
You're
So-
very busy,
He's
man.
already telling him. He's got.
Yes.
He's already
This
telling.
was your idea.
Yes, I know.
He's like, I got to do this, but hold on. Let me
I'm
do
really-
it. I'm gonna wait.
I got
till-
shit going on, man.
I got a lot of stuff going on.
I got
If I was
plans
them,
to
I'd
go
be
see.
like, if I was them, I would open it this Saturday
Yeah.
with
Oh,
someone
yeah.
else.
Oh, yeah.
And be like, yeah.
Oh,
you're
well,
super
anybody can
busy.
stand there while the fucking game's on with soccer.
All right, well, take my idea. I don't care.
Wait,
Did you
wanna
dress
see
up for
Cadillac 3?
Oktoberfest?
That's tight.
Did you dress up?
No, Trudy did.
Hey, dude. You know what you should do?
What's up?
All right. What would be the reason though? So anytime they score, actually, there's no like home team in the
No.
bar.
Everyone
Shit,
will
I'm
have
already
their
losing.
team.
Look, I just want a reason.
What are you gonna make it? A Arsenal bar?
No, there's not going to be any kind of.
Well, look,
this
I just
bar.
want a reason for you to be like, hey, and then you bounce a soccer ball off everyone's head. They get to head it one time.
Oh, you're
Everybody wants to
ridiculous.
head. You know.
Oh, but you have to put a basketball hoop up and they hit it in, they get a free shot.
There we
that's
go.
it.
Or a little goal.
Has to be a
A
header,
little
though.
goal.
Has to be a header.
I just
Yeah.
wish I had my
You
own
so
place.
too, and they
Dude, can we just shoot a show every Saturday morning there too?
that
Same
would be
time?
fun.
That'd be great.
Brent's
It was
too
a
busy.
cool little place. I had no idea. Like, I hadn't been
I
there
love
since they
going
opened
there.
up.
It's just that the help has always been terrible.
Pretzel was amazing.
Oh yeah, their pretzels are great.
Lauren said it was the best bruschetta she'd
it
ever
was a
had.
deep-
Voice shift there, boy.
It was deep
Easy
greatness.
guy.
So,
Gonna hit that 144 hertz.
This past weekend, I knew I was starting my diet on Monday.
You knew?
I went carb bonanza this past
You
weekend.
loaded, carb loaded.
Like I
just
was
this
running a
weekend.
goddamn
Just this
marathon.
weekend, though.
You can still eat
that's just a
cheese. You
normal
can still eat cheese and you can still eat bacon, right?
Yeah,
Dude, you're good.
That's great.
You're
And
good.
eggs, can you eat eggs?
all day long.
You can eat eggs, cheese, and bacon,
Yes.
and lettuce.
My man was getting it in on Friday.
That's all
He
you
said he
need.
wasn't
That's all
on
you
the-
need.
I've been eating bread lately, and it's not that great. You know what?
I
All right, so
love-
there's a few things.
Bagels are my absolute fucking favorite thing on the
I
planet.
make a lot of peanut butter and jellies now. Those things are so
They're good for you,
They're
though,
so
dude.
good,
They're good for you.
You're always like, I'm gonna eat one corner of this, Felix. Sorry, bro. You're getting 3. I'll cut in 4s, and I'm like, I'm taking 1.
I can't wait for them to
It's so
slap you.
good.
Dad tax, that's what they call that, right?
I like that. I
Dad
like that.
tax.
Yeah,
When he's
for
handing
sure.
back to all the Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Taking sips of all the shit.
Well, so anyways, the guy that I was telling you about that, I can say his name, whatever, Greg. He likes the show, and he was like, dude, I wish I knew everybody's, I wish I knew y'all more.
Oh yeah.
And he thought the funniest thing was the fact that you showed up to a funeral wearing. We kind of breezed over that a little bit, but like that's
know.
ridiculous. Like, why did you
That's
look at your
hilarious.
outfit right then?
That's hilarious.
You know you're
I
going
said
to
I
a
put a
funeral.
jacket on. It was so hot.
Dude, I put on slacks and a shirt and nice shoes.
To be honest,
It's a funeral,
I
yeah.
thought it was more so like a viewing, like a little,
It
it wasn't like nighttime.
It was a
You know,
viewing.
funerals
They
are-
were wrong online. It said 5 to 6 and then 6 to 7, but it was like 5 to 5:20 or something. Then they got right into it.
It wasn't really.
Look,
it was
look.
just kind of just like hang out and tell stories. kind of thing.
viewings are usually in that evening spot, and then the funeral is usually like the next day
Yeah,
or
but
whatever.
that doesn't mean wear tie dye.
I know, but I had been wearing it all day, and it just is what it is.
I understand that you
I
didn't
I
really
went
have to-
straight there after like doing something at home and then leaving. I was rushing out. Oh, you know what? We had a show. We had the show that night to record.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to get this thing working, that camera again, and I was trying everything. And before I knew it, it was 6 or whatever, and I flew out the door and look down. I have a freaking thing on when I get out. And it sucked.
Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about the funeral, but
Right.
that was funny.
It was ridiculous.
That's a big ass diet Coke.
Brent finally watched The Departed.
Oh man.
What do you give it? What
I give it probably 9 out of 10 ketones.
What's a 10 for you?
what
Jaws.
Jaws?
So,
Get out of here.
You know, my cousin AJ literally has seen that like 3,000 times.
It's
and
one of my
knows
favorite
every
movies.
single-
Why? What
I have
else
a-
did
He
you
likes
see?
he likes Jaws.
I have a page from the script printed out, blown up
Nuh-uh.
in a frame in my
What
Have you
office.
been
else
to the
is there
spot?
to see, bro? On the 1,000th time,
The Jaws kid
The
that was in
Jaws
the movie.
kid.
Didn't he go back? Now he's sheriff of that town or whatever.
like in real life.
Legit. Yeah. Now
That's
he's like
hilarious.
50 now, and he's
Amityville.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Well, it's not Amityville, but
He's
whatever
tied
that
to it,
town
bro.
is.
Like it's
Or,
something
no, it was
different.
Amity. It was called Amity.
But it was really Martha's Vineyard,
Right.
or wherever they shot
Or
that.
it could have been Newport.
Dude.
Yeah.
So there's this video game I'm not gonna talk,
Jaws is a great.
not
movie.
gonna talk long on it. Real quick,
He's a police chief in the town movie was filmed.
Yeah.
we just
Like
said
Captain Thumbs over here.
that.
Thank you,
job,
Wes.
everybody. It's like he didn't even look up anything. It's like
Oak Bluffs and Martha Vineyard.
And Martha Vineyard, by the way. No apostrophe
Yeah,
S.
They got a lot of immigrants up there now.
real.
Oh yeah, they got a bus of 50 of them.
50, like,
By the
nope.
way, they fed
Sorry.
once and then shipped them to a fucking Air Force base.
I
right
know.
But they
across
fed
town.
them, and then they're like, yeah, this is what we do to immigrants. We feed them, and then okay, let's get rid of them. Now.
Yeah.
Both sides
50.
were ridiculous.
Me
that
and
was
me and Mike covered it.
It was a political stunt.
on both sides. But what I think.
Well, I mean, one guy's getting them all the time, and
That's
they're
what
not.
I'm saying. What
Yeah.
I said was,
That's
you
what-
took care of 50. Good job. They still have
Yeah.
like thousands. That
1,700
wasn't the point.
Thousands
1,700
every
a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
anyways, what I was gonna say was a new show's coming out on HBO. It's gonna be called The Last of Us. You guys will hear about it soon. This game was
That's like your favorite game, right?
It was a video game, dude. That came out in like 2012.
Oh wow, you played the shit out of that game.
Oh, remember I actually played it while you guys were there. I was like, watch the beginning of this game. And I played the whole beginning. You guys were like, cool. All right, well, we gotta go. But anyways, dude,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
come
like
on.
11
Was I
already
right
in.
or was I
Yeah,
right?
it was
They made
cool.
it into an HBO show.
I finally
Like,
beat
what game
Grand
gets
Theft Auto
made-
the other day.
Yeah, what
Grand Theft
game
Auto's
gets made into a
Thank you.
show?
And there's actually 2 games.
Sonic.
They both, yeah, I guess
They made a lot of money.
Took a while, but they finally.
I am so mad about the Mario Brothers movie. I'm not kidding.
Shut up. We'll get to that
Can
one
Mike
second.
finish his-
Listen, we'll get to that one second because
Shut
I
up,
do
he
want to talk
said.
about that. Real quick, it's about a guy and a girl on this quest to get across the country, past all these zombies. Dude, there's these things called clickers where the fungus has grown. It's a zombie kind of thing.
I love
They
zombie
have shit
things.
grown over their
And
face.
for that reason,
So no, dude, I'm telling you, it's different though. It's just different.
Different.
They have it's a fungus, right?
You've been
and it takes
Cubans.
over the brain. It's just like the ants. What the ants get taken over by a certain
Yeah,
and,
like
it runs their
like a fungus.
The
yeah,
nervous
it's just a
system?
fungus. It takes over the body. Well, some of them,
No.
the longer they have it, this is like the middle stage. It grows so much on their face that they can't see. They can't really like process things, and so they click like that.
Like in Africa, like the,
Yeah, they
the
bounce.
Hutu tribe or whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah, Jake, but
they
or a
click.
bat.
Amy hungry.
They bounce
Or a
sound. Or anybody that's blind, they bounce sound.
Yes, those two.
Did you say the Wachutu tribe? Ace Ventura,
I said the Hutu tribe.
Wachati and
I don't know, yeah, the
Hutus?
Wachati and the, yeah, that's funny. He's getting
That's me
canceled
on all
now
the
too.
edits.
Yeah.
Is that cancer?
No, he got canceled.
Oh, why?
He's not canceled, but all the people, or the young people, think Ace Ventura is the most sexist, homophobic, whatever.
Oh my god.
Of course it was. That's just
Anyway.
how it was back then.
It was
Ending
funny.
that story. The story's super emotional. It's great. It's wonderful. Everyone loves it. It's like the best game ever. The show's gonna be amazing. Catch it. But anyways, Super
Man,
Mario
they
Bros.
they should pay you for that.
It's dude. I can't wait.
sounds
People
like
don't
a
know
good-
what's coming. Oh, big part is okay. So the guy is the Pascal guy. Do you know the Pascal?
Pascal Dupuis?
No,
for
he was
the-
in
played for the
Narcos.
Bruins?
He was in Narcos. The mustache.
Oh yeah.
I can't
the
remember
main
his
cop.
name.
The main cop.
Oh, dude, he was the guy in Game of Thrones. The
Oh yeah.
Dorn
yeah.
from Dorn.
He got his head squeezed.
Roger
to
Dorn.
Got his head
So he's
squeezed.
playing-
He's a great actor.
Yeah.
That
Great actor.
made me so bitter when he got
Dude,
his
I
head
was like
squeezed on Game of
legit
Thrones.
mad, and the
Really
credits,
mad,
the
'cause it was
credits
cool-
had no music. It was just silent, just enough to make me
They
mad.
ruined my whole night.
You haven't seen Game of Thrones,
Maybe
have you?
more than
Don't
that.
care.
So,
It's so
anyways, real
good.
quick, he wrote
I
he
hate
wrote a
that.
note to the girl, and the girl in the show is actually the one from the bear
The Bears.
in Game of Thrones. The little girl. She was
Black chick?
Remember she was like the bear's their sigil. It's the she sticks up for Jon Snow. It's the young girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, I
She's
think-
really like tough looking. Like
The-
you
the
remember the bear
bears.
tribe? Where like
with
she's the first one to stand up for Jon Snow. She
Oh yes.
Yeah,
The
okay,
young
you
girl
know-
who she
Light
talks a
bulb.
lot. She thinks she's in charge of all these like the
She's
men in the
awesome.
room.
Yeah.
The little girl, and then they like kind of like you're
Oh,
out.
God,
Yeah.
fine,
I got it, dude. It's been a while.
She plays the girl in this show as well.
When's it coming out?
I think it's in I don't know. I think it's 2023. It's coming out soon. But
2023. That's not soon.
it's a couple
Dude.
months.
It's October 2022.
Pretty soon.
Where you at? So, anyways, I'm just trying to get to this note. Pascal wrote her because it's important because Pascal's been a part of a lot of really big shows. And he said, how crazy for us to be a part of something so big, so early in your life and so late in mine. And that's like a beautiful thing. And it's also crazy that he believes in this that much.
This
He
is
said
us.
such
Yeah. So
big
he
of a-
thinks it's like as big
He
as Game
thinks
of
it's
Thrones.
huge. Yes. He thinks it's the next
We
show.
shall see.
Too bad we don't have like
Pissed he got
It's gonna
canceled.
crush
computer
Walking
with
Dead.
like a TV. We like watch the video, like the trailer.
It's okay. I want people to go look it up themselves on YouTube. Look up The Last of Us. YouTube.
The trailer's already out.
HBO. Yeah, the trailer's out. It's awesome. I know it would be cool to watch him react. But anyways, Super Mario Brothers. I think Chris Pratt sounds fine.
No,
we talked about this
doesn't.
last week.
I hate it. I listened to
Did we
it.
talk about this last week?
Yes, we
Yes.
did.
Oops.
Because he said he doesn't have an accent. I said his accent. He has no accent.
Yeah, and I said it
It's
should
not,
be
I'm a Chris
Chris.
Pratt. It's not that at
Right.
all.
I
don't think it's that bad.
Look, the movie's gonna kick ass.
It is. I don't
Jack
know why
Black-
they didn't get the Mario guy, like actually from the games.
Right.
Not the old games. Like there's a new one. There's a new one.
Let's
the
go.
What's so funny about
like
that?
the voice of the guy?
Yeah.
It's probably like a little girl or something. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like Bart
Jack
Simpson's.
Black is Bowser kicks ass.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait to introduce Felix to that. It's gonna be awesome. Finally, Super Mario Bros. But he gets to see it in such a better way than we did. We saw it 2D.
Do you
It's
remember that
crappy.
somebody had a story?
Took
It might have
over.
been you, where the dad only gives his kids like Nintendo.
Starts him out
and
there.
then when they're done playing it, then he moves them to Super Nintendo
Yes. Yeah.
or Sega,
Legit.
and then
He starts him out the way he did. Yeah.
that's kind of cool
I love
because
that.
then you can actually. Which one would you stay the longest on? There's so many games.
I think he'll stay the longest on PlayStation because they had Winning 11.
Dude, the original,
that was the most fun soccer game.
PlayStation still.
It
pretty
rips.
tight.
Yeah, Jet Moto 2.
Twisted Metal 2.
I love
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal, Road Rage.
Yeah.
No, Road Rash.
Dude, no, it's Road Rage. You're right.
Road
the
Rash was on
motorcycles?
They're
Sega. Road
yeah.
Rash was Sega.
They remade it. I just saw a video of it recently. It looks awesome, but it's just kind of like a redo of the same
I don't
game.
care. I'll take it.
Dude,
Game Day
it looks
97
so
was
fun.
so good.
Game Day 97.
Power Play 96
Yep.
was so good. Anyway,
Yeah,
Yeah, what do we
so,
got?
yeah,
The Departed. It was really good.
I'm glad you watched it because it's one of my favorite movies.
I
If it's
sat-
on TV, I'll watch it.
I sat down. I was like, all right, I'm going to, it's 2.5 hours.
Did it get you in pretty quick?
Oh, it sucked me right in.
It's so good. Willie
You know the
Costigan
hardest
Jr.
thing is just staying off your phone during a movie.
It was. It's really hard.
That's my number one
It's like
thing.
impossible now.
No, if a movie keeps me off my phone,
Yep.
it's almost a perfect movie.
There's like no movies that do that.
I didn't pick up my phone once during the
No,
Departed.
because it
Oh,
always reaches that
that's
one
cool.
little spot where you're like, a little
Not the-
boring.
not
I'm
the
gonna go.
Departed.
Dude, that love scene will make you like Pink Floyd. It just sounds so good when they're.
Yeah, dude, Elizabeth Olsen just banging both of them.
She didn't. She was confused.
How did that girl become like a sex thing? You know what I'm saying? Like she was never. She's the
No, her face is. I don't know.
She's-
She's just their
she was,
doctor.
She just
Um,
looks like an older Mary-Kate and Ashley.
dude. She was in freaking like Batman as Oh gosh.
I don't remember.
She was in the Dark Knight as the girl, his
she
love
was.
interest.
Oh, I hated her in that actually.
I know. I was like, why?
I'm like,
is
why
this
you
chick-
fighting?
why
Don't
is
kill
this-
yourself over her. Yeah.
her?
No.
It wasn't
Oh, I
wasn't
forgot
That's
about
some
that.
It was the Dark
norm,
Knight.
dude.
It
That's
was-
some norm.
It was the first one. It was just.
It was Dark Knight too.
It was Dark Knight.
It's the same as like Top Gun. Like
She was
that girl.
not-
Like
she
who
was not-
cares?
she was not-
TOO. It was Dark Knight 2. I'm not saying Dark
Also-
Knight 2.
She was in two.
Also,
Also?
she was also in Dark Knight.
he
The Dark Knight.
Yeah, he did. He's struggling.
The Dark Knight
is
is
literally-
but the Dark Knight was Anne Hathaway and Heath Ledger. She was not in that movie.
Bro, she
Maybe not, but she was in something like
in-
that.
She might have been
There
in
was
the
some
third one.
scene
No,
like that.
she was at the party when Heath Ledger showed up.
Through the window.
Yes, he was.
That was Anne Hathaway.
No,
or
she's
it was-
Catwoman.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Anne Hathaway is Catwoman.
What's the girl's
not
name?
Elizabeth Olsen.
I didn't
Elizabeth.
say Elizabeth Olsen was
That's what the fuck we're
Catwoman.
talking about. The Departed, you moron.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
No, you're being so dumb.
You never said Anne Hathaway. We started talking about the Olsen girl.
Right.
And I
She's
said,
not-
how was she in Dark Knight?
Is she related to the
She's
other
not
Olsens?
Catwoman.
I didn't say she was.
You literally just said she was Catwoman.
No, I did not.
No, he
The
said
tape will
she's
reflect. I'm
she's
not an
dating
idiot.
she's dating the rich guy or
All
whatever,
the time?
and the Batman
Yeah, she was
wants
just dating
her.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne.
Oh, you're right.
Thank you.
When she's on the phone,
Yes.
going, I choose boo.
Yeah.
Wait, she's in The Departed.
She was great for that, but like
Yes.
she was
She
great
was the
for
one
that.
that was fucking them both.
She just wasn't great looking.
She's the younger sister of Mary Kate and
She's
Ashley.
younger? I thought she was older.
I never knew that ever.
You can look at her and tell, bro.
She
Look
was
at the
born in
current
89.
pictures of them.
They look.
I am now, but I didn't know that.
Life
But
was hard.
dude, there's,
Yeah, hard
there's
being a
no way
billionaire.
there's no way she was in Departed. This is a different person.
No, it's not.
She was born in '89. Departed came out in like 05. She would have been
It
14.
was 06.
She would have been like 17.
Elizabeth Olsen.
That's not the girl that was in The Departed. It's a different person. I have to look it up now officially.
Maybe it wasn't her.
It wasn't. She's way
Oh, it was
older.
Vera Farmiga?
Yeah.
I'm actually super excited while they're looking that up that we have a salsa tasting tonight. I love salsa.
They
There's some
look
interesting
similar.
flavors.
So
Oh my goodness.
I'm interested to see how
This chick.
I'm interested to see.
I know.
That's Olsen. Yeah.
No, that's Vera Farmiga. It's a different woman. It's
Oh,
a
wait,
different
well, then,
woman.
yeah, they look a lot
They
alike.
look a lot alike. This one's, she is
You're right.
16 years older, this lady.
I did think that they were the same person, actually. Just
So did
now.
I, dude. So did I.
She was in The Departed, not
Yeah.
Elson. Okay. Then, yeah, that's
Dude,
easy
they
mix up.
used phones so good in that movie, like it would ring.
Oh, they
in the
used phones really
background.
good. You guys used phones real good right there, too.
What did he
did.
say? It was like ring.
Yeah, they like rang. They picked it
It was
up.
the early days. There was no smartphone.
It wasn't
There was
even.
no smartphones.
It wasn't even Elizabeth Olsen in The Dark Knight. It was Maggie fucking Gyllenhaal. We are stupid. We are arguing over nothing.
It was fake. Y'all are both stupid. Everyone
right.
here is stupid.
You're right.
Oh my
That's-
god.
You're right. Dude, somebody was fucking furious for the last 5 minutes. Someone was so fucking mad.
I was mad. I didn't know who she was.
They're actually-
I didn't have to know who she was.
They're actually so
I've never
happy
seen her in
we
a movie.
figured it out.
After I just looked at Maggie Gyllenhaal, I'm like, how did I land on Elizabeth Olsen? She looks nothing like her.
Maggie Gyllenhaal actually hurts your eyes a little bit.
Yeah, she's.
that nose.
Dude,
Just
ugly.
her eye.
and you know what?
She's
I feel
so
bad because
trashy.
Olsen does look okay.
No, she's a very
I
pretty
do
woman.
She's
Yeah.
a pretty lady.
Way
She's way
different.
better looking than Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I had them mixed up, dog. Maggie Gyllenhaal, yes, should not have been that lady.
Whoever that lady is, I did not
Now
like
we're
her.
jumping on her. Dude. Whoever's in The Dark Knight, you need to go home.
Yeah.
You gotta go to
You're
bed.
not worth killing a whole city over.
No way.
No.
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 Rachel Dawes, go fuck yourself.
Anne Hathaway, there's a chance.
Yeah.
A shot. Maybe not.
Yeah, I seen
Lost the
her in a
win.
movie that
What?
was that movie where it wasn't good for her.
You had like a
Her and
flashback here.
Her and another girl went like downtown with
Oh, it
the
was a
Mexican
lesbian
homies.
scene,
No.
guys. Watch out.
Oh my gosh! They decided to go.
Ew.
They were hanging out with like the Mexican dudes. Like
Oh, some Mexicans you don't
what
like.
is? It
You
was
know
a
what?
rough scene, dude.
I got a theory
Rough
here
scene.
also, by the
It's
way.
a rough movie.
What
Do you
movie is
know?
it?
I don't remember. It's
Who's in it?
Anne Hathaway. Oh, it's called Havoc. You
know
ever
what?
seen the movie Havoc?
No.
Don't watch it. It's not
Don't
good.
watch it.
I have a theory that
No.
Brent actually watches less gay porn than we thought.
Whoa. I don't watch gay porn at all. What's going on here?
Slightly less.
Hold the fucking what?
I think
This
it's
is
theory.
a turn.
So when he, didn't change it when a transvestite came on, that's actually less gay because it's a dude with tits. You're already watching a dude anyways. Why not throw some tits in there? You're already watching a dude and girl.
In my brain, that's straight
Yeah,
porn with
it's
two
like,
sets of
it's like
tits.
he almost
Oh
has
my
two
gosh.
chicks, right?
Yeah,
They're
right.
almost two chicks. There's a dick in there,
I
you're
do,
already watching that
I do feel
anyways.
bad though because I feel like I gave Brent a hard time.
So stupid.
But you were watching a trainee bang a girl, right?
Yeah.
So it was never like
Oh
a
my
trainee
gosh.
dude.
course
The
he
show just
was.
went from to E. It's now explicit.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. This wasn't searched. I got Trojan horsed, and I didn't turn it
Well,
off.
hold on. But you know a lot of trainee porn stars'
I've been
names.
thinking about this a long time,
Dude,
right?
well, dude, the chick that was on the really popular podcast,
But
know her name.
but you know other ones too.
The Daisy, whatever.
He does.
Daisy Taylor was on.
Daisy Taylor.
She was. Look, it was. I remember the
Alley-oop.
podcast. Sorry,
Yeah,
Does Jess know you like?
I don't like. This is bullshit.
All right. Honestly, let me throw this out here. Brent has never said he liked it. He just said he didn't change it.
So what's the thing, man? I hate everybody. I hate it.
Are you into being pegged?
What? What? Come on now.
That's so ridiculous.
This is
Are
ridiculous.
you?
Like,
right
Never happened. That's never happened and never will. Thank you.
Oh, I just saw stars.
So you're telling me if Jess was like, "Hey, let's try it," you would say no?
Exactly.
Look at that smirk. He's got a
Talk
smirk.
about
It's
pegging.
because this is so ridiculous.
Bro, you might get pegged.
No,
I think
might
you
not.
would.
Might not.
You might. I mean,
Hold
I'm just
strong.
saying.
Hold strong, Brent.
See, I feel like
Hold
I feel
strong.
like I'm getting grilled for
No,
no
we're
reason.
playing
Well, turn on them. Maybe they
Hold on.
would.
There's a ton of straight dudes who are into that.
Not this one.
Would you let her
Think
finger your
that
butt?
makes you not
See,
exactly.
we're not talking about my sex life on the show.
Zero.
We're not doing that.
Zero chance with the butt. With me. Sorry. Just go throw that out
We're not
there.
talking about my sex life.
With
Don't
me.
ask.
You guys can make fun of the ha Brent accidentally watched tranny porn.
Accidentally.
Didn't turn it off. But we're not talking about my sex
Well,
life.
anyways, moving on.
Okay, moving on.
So, Tulsi Gabbard leaves the Democratic Party. That was pretty cool. Because I
She
do
was
like her.
always-
speaking
I
of
do like her.
trannies,
She's always been a Republican.
Speaking of
I'm
trannies,
joking.
you
It was a joke.
jackass.
It was a joke.
You
She was on
I like
Rogan.
her a
She was
lot.
on Rogan.
I know.
I listened to the first. I listened to I don't know 30 minutes.
I
So
haven't
far.
listened to it yet, so I'm not. I
It's
can't
good.
comment. I can't. I think she's great. I think she's the perfect first woman president. I'm not gonna say she should be right
If
now.
we have to have
Yes,
a woman
thank you.
president,
That's what I meant.
if we
Yeah.
have to
Oh
have
my
one.
God.
Well, you know what I
I
mean?
said
Like
exactly.
you don't like. You don't have to pick someone because we haven't had one
Because
yet.
it's a woman, he said.
But if she's the best candidate, then sure, whatever. But I definitely appreciate her boldness and her courage by leaving these people. And she's trashing AOC and Tulsi, not Tulsi, what's the Rashim Tlaib or whatever her name is, on Rogan, which is great.
I mean,
she basically says, if you go on like Fox News, these people blackball you forever. Like they hate you. They want nothing to do with you. You can't get any work with them done. And she's speaking about the Democrats, and she left them, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know where she's going. I hope she stays independent.
I'm saying that's cool nowadays for anybody to do something like that.
She won't win the presidency as an independent.
Unfortunately, she won't ever.
No, not at all.
She's
But somebody
never
so
gonna win
entrenched in a certain side nowadays, it's like they're there to stay. It feels like.
Yeah.
So for somebody to make a move, it's nice to see.
She was capable of making a rash decision without, with all the pressure. Because you think like we have it hard as far as pressure. She's got a lot of pressure, and she made it.
So is it the consensus that Donnie T is running again?
I don't think that it is. I think
if he runs with her, win.
But she wouldn't run with him. She would not run with him.
No, I don't think so either.
Maybe she'll run with him as her vice. Can you imagine him as a vice?
It would be a good move to have her as VP for like DeSantis or something like
that'd
that.
be great.
That'd be
Oh my God, them two
They
together?
would win, but I don't know that Tulsi would do that. I haven't listened to her politics enough, but I'm pretty sure she's a lot far left than we give her any.
Well,
credit for.
yeah. She left the
Dude,
party.
there's
doesn't
certain
mean
things
she's
for
a
sure.
Republican.
Yeah, like
There's certain things
I don't
for
know. I'm sure she'll get to it on Rogan. I haven't got to
No.
it.
I actually meant to.
Called her Republican, but
I think we should all look up. Let's look up Tulsi for next week and just look and then make pros and cons of what you liked about her
All right.
or what you didn't.
Like
I think
what she's voted for and shit.
Oh yeah, let's just look at it because I wanted to dive into it a little bit as in before I came on the show, but I didn't have time. But I wanted to see
Never
what
has
I
time
like
for
that she
anything.
appears to be an honest person.
she does.
You can have whatever views you want as long as you're honest about them and can actually talk about
I
them.
guess
I'm down with
I
that.
agree.
her views seem genuine.
Genuine.
Yeah,
She's
genuine.
not, whether you agree with them or not, she feels like she's speaking her mind, not going along with what other people just think.
DeSantis feels pretty genuine most
He
times.
does.
Most
DeSantis
times.
does.
I don't think he'll ever win.
I don't think the whole country will grasp to him now.
You don't need the whole country.
You just need half of it.
Well,
Not even. You just need more than the other
what
guy.
I meant was the whole country of voting.
I think he.
I had a moment-
I think he will. He would.
I had a moment when I was getting my license resent to me because of that chip I have in mine,
Yeah.
and it was like, "Do you want to change your political party?" Looking at that Republican, I was like, "I don't like
What are you, an
either
independent?
side.
I don't either.
I don't really like either side, dude.
neither.
I'd rather independent, but like they'll never win anything.
The
Or
thing
at least
about
I would
being,
feel
What are
better
you
about
registered as?
Republican.
well, Maryland's a
But that's
shitty
just
state
because
though
of
because
how
you
it
can't
is.
vote in the primary if you're independent.
Or
Like-
or unaffiliated.
I know.
It's so stupid.
People
They have it locked down.
People make fun of me because I'm an unaffiliated voter, but I just
Wow.
Who makes fun of you for that?
people are like, oh, you can't vote in the primary.
I just picture so many people.
I don't know
like,
anybody who's ever
loser.
said that.
No.
Well, anyways, let's do that though. Let's look up.
Just
I want to
slam-
learn.
just slamming Brent today.
I want.
You're like ketosis. I mean, it does take 2 to 4 days. Whoops.
No one's ever told you can't vote in primaries.
Bullshit.
Yes, they can.
I don't
I know.
know
I
about-
was joking.
Yeah.
They probably have, but
Probably.
like transosis.
All right, so good on Tulsi. Good for her, man. And then she went right on Tucker and right on Joe Rogan, which is the two biggest media people there is. The two biggest shows on earth are those two.
Can we talk about how much, like, Tucker Carlson, I understand he's big.
Dude, I had a video of him looking like a freaking lunatic.
I do not like that.
You know
guy
who else went on
at all.
Tucker?
I actually do like him.
Kanye went on Tucker last week.
Tucker is pretty genuine too. He says some dumb things, sure.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
He was
You listen to our shit for.
I can't believe, dude, Kanye, I swear to God, he's going to end up in a loony bin.
I don't know if he's as crazy as people think he is.
Well,
I don't really like Kanye, but again, I do admire his
Real quick.
like bravery and
Brashness.
courage.
Yeah.
Courage. You gonna try to make Tucker look bad? I don't watch Tucker,
I
but
watch
when I
him either.
have, I'm surprised at what he's saying. I'm like, wow, that's definitely a little, not popular probably.
It's on Bluetooth. We can't hear it.
I know. I'm just playing for people.
Oh, yeah. Don't play it for us.
It's just Tucker Carlson going on a crazy, insane. I don't know. You have to. You'll hear. it.
He's currently the best on TV. I think. I don't even think it's close.
I don't watch news.
I
so-
saw
don't watch
that. I
news
saw an
either.
ad for Andrew Cuomo, the guy that got completely looked. He's a fraud, and everyone knows it. And he
He's
got
got nipples piercing?
kicked off of CNN. He now has a new show on a new news
That was
channel
Mayor
called
Cuomo's
News.
brother, right?
Yes,
Governor Cuomo.
Yes.
Well, Governor Mayor.
the governor of New York, who also got ousted and had to resign or whatever he did, should be in jail, but he's not. They started.
A, it's Inside Out. You're trash. B, get it out of my face.
Stop sitting like this.
Why?
You don't need to sit like that. Sit up.
Why?
Tell him to
Sit
get
up.
a chair.
Get your brain.
Shut up.
Your blood flow to your brain better.
No one can even see me. They don't know how I'm sitting.
No one needs to see you.
Exactly.
You need to sit up
Two
there.
different socks,
That is
two different
ridiculous.
colors, and one's inside out.
He kind of like fixed himself, but not really. We gotta do another hour for Patreon. So.
Christ, he looks like Jabba the Hutt laying there.
An hour.
Yeah. Patreon.
We'll see him at the party.
Dude, we haven't put one up, and it just is what it is.
Well, then we got to call this one short then.
It's 50 minutes. We're about to end it.
We're not doing salsa?
Well, that's what I'm trying to get. We gotta hurry up and do it.
All
Not
right.
people taking in the salsa.
You don't be what?
Tomatoes, bro.
Are you taking it really hardcore?
No
Are
nightshades.
you not going to eat any of it?
No nightshades. Sorry.
Then we're not gonna do it then. Pointless.
Look, man, we're talking about my health here.
You care now?
Oh, yeah, I do. Actually, when my
Let's
doctor,
do the salsa at the
when my
party.
doctor says something to
No.
me, yeah.
That'll be what we
We
do.
have other people. We can
Yes,
actually-
other
We'll have
people.
people throw in votes.
Yes.
And we'll
That'll
see
be
what they
good.
thought.
It'll
Dude,
just
this
be
is
there
the
when they-
worst show ever. How do we just hey, let's do this. No, we're not doing it because Brent's in ketosis.
Let's do it
this is
too.
called.
We can still do it.
This is called
It's
making
called,
it work.
it's called ad-libbing, and I like it.
Yeah, we made it work. We're like at the party. We'll make it a part of the show because we're gonna have people coming, doing the camera and stuff.
Oh, now you care about the show. Cool.
Here's.
Well, when I make a point to get the salsa from the dude and say, hey, we're going to put it on the
It's still
show.
being used in 2 days.
Oh, my God.
I have to drive. Man.
What are you talking about? I have to
You
drive.
know,
I'll try it.
you know that's still gonna be on
Get
the
it
show.
out.
It's not just gonna be the day of the party.
Oh, God, this guy.
See, now he realizes he made a.
No, I'm
a
not even
big
going to be
stick.
here for the. I may not even come to the party.
See?
So,
Well, loves the show.
Well, we
See.
can have a camera out and everyone can try it. And when they try it, they have to hit the button and say what
Yeah.
they think, and then
No, well, I'll make sure we're
or
on
you'll
top
do
of
it or
that.
whatever. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and all they gotta do is throw
I'll
a
still
thing.
try it today, right
I mean,
now.
what- I'm
And
trying
now,
it after.
and that guy,
Yeah.
that guy will have actual votes by people that don't have any affiliation with him or
Right.
any reason to
I
say
don't,
it's
even
good
know,
or
I don't
not.
even know where the salsa came from. What's this all about?
Why do you care? You're in ketosis.
The guy,
I'm going to pile drive this.
You're not. You're not going to, Brent.
not
going
here
to.
anyways. You better take
God
that outside.
damn it. I'm glad I left that bag of jalapenos on my counter on accident.
Yeah, I'm glad your slides I've worn all around my house.
But your big feet ain't going to fit in a size 10 slide.
Barefoot, too. Barefoot.
Just burn them. They were $10. Burn
My
them.
feet still miss Jake's flip flops.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so gross. The thong and the.
Yeah, I don't know
I
how
like
he
that.
wears those, to be honest. They were like hard.
I
They
still
were
wear
like,
them. They're the best. What do you mean hard?
dude, they were like, it felt like the top of a surfboard.
Hungry fella?
Well, I mean, they're getting old. They're,
They're
like
pretty
10
rough,
years
dog.
old.
It's like an old
they're
dog.
like 10 years old
Like an
rainbows.
old
Rainbows are
dog.
the best.
They look great. No, I can't wait to try this. Oh, that looks great.
I hope it's hot.
He wanted to eat them so bad. That's the whole thing. He was just
I
hungry
want to
for
eat
'em.
them too.
Well, fucking try them then, dick.
Don't double tip. Don't double tip. We got people coming to eat
I
that.
like how you put your phone down or your mic down to eat.
Shut up, bitch.
Okay, there you go. At least you can't. You
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm
good?
going to try it
Here you go.
in a minute. I'll try it, I
We'll
guess,
try it.
whenever.
Let's end this thing. So thank you all for listening. Hope you have a good week.
It's a free episode. Join the
It's
Patreon.
a free episode. We're gonna keep it rolling for the Patreons, the patrons.
You get
and,
invited to fun parties once a year, and you
yes,
eat really good
sir.
barbecue and
Love
food.
you and good night.